I, as a mom, love playing these games. You know, sometimes you find games that your children love, but you don't enjoy as much. But these are the games that I love playing with them. My husband loves playing with the children these games. So we enjoy playing all of these games with our children, and I want to share them with you. Hello everybody, my name is Kristina. I'm a homeschool mom. I have 2 children. I have an 8-year-old and I have a 4-year-old, and we absolutely love playing board games in our home. A few sections that I'm gonna split this video into so that you can skip around if you want to. The first section will be, I will show you our best family board games that we love to play as a family. So mom and dad and 2 kids. Those are going to be first. Then I'm going to show you the ones that we love to play with our 4-year-old, and then I will show you the ones that we love to play with our 8-year-old. So I want to start with this one because this is my absolute favorite, and when kids ask to play a board game, I would usually choose this one. This is called Outfoxed. It says it's for ages 5+, but my 4-year-old plays fine with us. This is a cooperative game, which is with a 4-year-old, most of the games would be like this. So in this game, you have to find a thief altogether. You have suspects around the board and thieves, and you roll the dice to open clues or suspects. So you open clues and the suspects, and then there's a thing that you can check your clues on, and children love doing that. And then it tells you if your thief has a specific item. That's really fun. There's also a fox figure that goes down, and if the fox goes all the way down the board, then the fox wins, and that means we lost and we didn't find the thief. This is my absolute favorite game, and I definitely recommend playing this with your kids. This game is called a Slappy Camper. I love playing this game. My 4-year-old does not play it as well, but we go around the rules and play it as she wants. But overall, we stick to the game and we love it. I'm gonna talk about it actually. I'm gonna take it out and talk about it. So you have these boards, and there is this, the cards. This is the camping gear. So you put it around the table, and then you flip a card on 1, 2, 3. We usually 1, 2, 3. And then, for example, this is a camera. And then everybody tries to find the camera in these cards. And then everybody tries to find it, and then they hit it as fast as they can. Sorry, there's a hair. So they hit it as fast as they can, and whoever hits it first gets it. But the thing is, there's lots of different pieces, for example, and then it needs to be filled up like nicely. Very fun game. Our box is all ripped up. You can tell that we use it a lot. We do use it a lot. We love this game. This is a card game. This is Dogman card game. So this is a very simple game. It still says ages 5 and up, but I usually don't look at the whatever it says. So this is very fun for the children and for us too, I guess. So you basically put all the cards like this, and then you just flip on your turn, and then if there's a hot dog, you leave it, and then you keep flipping. This is Pretty, or PT, whatever this cat is. My cats love it. And if you get that, then you flip it, the PT back, and then if you get the Dogman, right, that's PTs again, Dogman, then on Dogman, when everybody gets a Dogman, you have to collect the hot dogs as fast as you can, and whoever has the most hot dogs at the end of the game wins. It's very fun, just a fun card game. And we do play this one a lot as well. My son absolutely loves Dogman. He loves the comic books, so we have to get the game. We have another game, which he doesn't love as much, actually. No, he loves it. We, as parents, we don't love it as much. So yeah, we love this one. This is Race to the Treasure. This is a cooperative game. By the way, I love this brand, Peaceable Kingdom. They make great games. We have more of this. Actually, I have in the pile more of these games. They make great games. So obviously there's a board, and there's ogres that go here, and there's like a maze pieces that you roll the dice for. No, you don't roll the dice for. I'm lying. You just flip. You flip these cards, and then when you get the maze, you put it on the board, and then you create a maze that will up, and if you get ogre, then you put ogre, and it's either you win or the ogres win. So if it fills up with the ogres to the end, then the ogres win. But if you make a maze like this and will get to the end before ogres, then you win. Overall, this is a very great game, and it takes about 20 minutes, so it's not long, but it's very fun for young children. This game is called Snail's Pace, and this game my son usually picks for our family board game whenever we offer a board game to play. This is a choice of my son because you race snails in this game. Place all the snails on the start, then you guess the outcome of the race. My son usually writes it down on the paper or in his notebook. For everybody, he loves doing that. Then you roll the colored dice and you move the snails one pace at a time, and then you see which snail will get to the end first, and then you see if you guessed correctly or not, and whoever guessed correctly wins. It's easy to learn, simple to teach, and quick to play. Introduces valuable preschool concept like teamwork, and color recognition offers varying ways to play, making it prime for replayability. I guess I just wanted to mention this because this game kids just pick together. They usually sometimes I find them playing it together, which is awesome. This is Noodle Knockout by Learning Resources. So there's basically you get Roman balls, and each player gets that. Get these chopsticks. Each player gets a ball and chopsticks, and then you spin the spinner. Where's the spinner? You spin the spinner, and then you get what you get on the spinner, and you pick it from here, from the box, and you put it in your bowl. So you create Roman, basically, my favorite egg. Win by being the first to build a full bowl containing 4 noodles and 1 each of the other Roman toppings. So whoever gets 4 noodles and 1 of each topping. 4 Roman noodles and 1 of each topping, and then you win. But sometimes children just like to play pretend, and they like to just make the Roman balls and just eat them like this. Now I'm going to move into the games that we just play with our 4-year-old. There's only a few. There's only 4 games. This is my absolute favorite game to play with her. This is Raccoon Rumpus. And it's a game where you get raccoon. Each player gets a raccoon like this. And it has costumes. You put all the costumes around like that. You roll the dice, whatever you get, like this one got pants and purple. It says purple pants, okay? So I look for the outfit that has purple pants. So there is this 3, I see. So I have to pick one. I pick one, and then I put it on my raccoon. And then I think you have to get 3 to win, right? I'm not sure. Collect 5 costume cards first and you win. So 5. You get 5 costume cards and then you win. If whoever gets 5 costume cards first on their raccoon, they win. And then there's also underwear. If you roll underwear, then it means you lose. I think one of your pieces. Roll underwear and you lose all your costume cards. So if you roll the underwear, you lose all your costume cards and have to start over. But we usually don't we don't apply that rule with our 4-year-old because she gets upset. So we usually avoid that. We just play it without that rule. My 8-year-old though, when he plays, he's fine. He usually plays with that rule. So see, you have to adjust the rules sometimes to the age of your children, and then game turns out to be fun. This game is actually really fun. It's called Shopping List, and you get, it's very fun. You get a list of groceries. There's a few, right? You get one. You get a shopping cart and a grocery list, and then you flip this card over, and as you at your turn you flip the card, and if it's on your shopping list, you take it and you put it on in your cart, and then whoever fills up their cart first wins to collect your groceries in this fun memory game. I like this game because it's like it has real groceries, it has grocery shopping lists, and it has all like vegetables, cheese, and even socks, strawberries, body wash, like all the things you would get at the grocery store. This game has. Can I just say that I also love this brand, Orchid Toys, Learning Made Fun. This is Crazy Chefs, and this is basically just like the other one. You get a chef. This chef is cooking mushroom pizza, and you have to collect all. It's the same as the previous game, so you have to flip the ingredients and find the ones that you need to collect your chef. So you flip and you collect one at a time, and then you get a plate and you spin to get a plate, then you spin to get the pizza, and then you win. If you're first, you win. Absolutely amazing, wonderful game that I love playing with my 4-year-old. Pete the cat, the missing cupcakes. My daughter, she loves cupcakes. I love cupcakes. We love cupcakes, and this is such a nice game. We played it a lot, you can tell. It's all ripped out. There's the board, spinner, there's cupcakes. So you pick where's characters? You pick a character, put the character on, then you spin the spinner, then you go as many steps are on your spinner, and then you do what it's asking. Like, for example, there is present. If I stepped on the present, I take the present card, and then I try and I don't show my card to everybody, and I try and show what I got in my card. So for example, this one has a ball, so I'm trying to show, and people would guess. And if they guess, then I get 2 cupcakes to put on the board. And there is also other ones. There's like sing a song, pick ABC, like name something that starts with the letter, or pick a yummy food, pick an animal and make it sound. So very fun. It makes you do different things, and it's very fun. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the games that we love to play with our 8-year-old. So my favorite one to play with him is Sleeping Queens. They have also second one. I don't know. Do you guys like this game? Do you have the second one? Let me know, because I want to try maybe the second one, because we absolutely love this one. But we love it so much that we are afraid to get the second one, that we are going to be disappointed. We don't want to be disappointed. That's why I haven't gotten the next one. So let me know if you have it, if you have the second Sleeping Queens, number 2. But if you don't, this is a card game. So you have to collect the queens. You get the cards. You have Sleeping Potion. You can play a king to wake up the sleeping queen, and then it's yours. And if somebody has a Sleeping Potion, they can play Sleeping Potion and put your queen back to sleep. Or if you have a magic wand, then you can say no. So while you're doing this, if you don't have any of those, you can either drop one card out and replace it with the other one, or you can make an addition problem and drop 3 cards. Like, for example, I have 7 plus 3 equals 10, and I can drop those and that way I can get more cards from the stack. It's very fun card game. If you love card games, this is the one I recommend. Another card game that I really like playing with my 8-year-old is called Rat-a-tat-cat. In this game, you have cards like this face down, and somebody else has cards face down. Like, you get to look in your side cards and see. The goal of the game is to collect lowest. Like, I need to have 0, 0, 0, 0, and that way I will win. But it's the lowest between the players. So you can have like 1, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 2, 3, and 0. And then you are gonna win if it's lower than somebody else's, if that makes sense. So at each turn we just flip the card, and if it's this one's 8, and if it's 8, I would like to put it down because I don't want 8 because it's too high up. And I'm like, I think I have enough. I have less than the person. So I go rat-a-tat-cat, I knock, and then we flip. And then we see whoever has less or more. We count the numbers all together, and whoever gets the least number wins. It's a fun memory game. Memory and numbers counting game. This has been one of my favorites lately to play with my son. It's called Dragomino. It's basically using, if you like dominoes, yes, this is that concept. So you basically connect the pieces as you go, and take turns and connect the pieces, and then you also collect eggs and matching eggs. And there's a dragon that you pass around. So whoever gets more of the eggs, I think, right? Eggshells wins. You build your own domino, and then you collect your own eggs and the dragons, and then you count whoever has more wins. So it's a simple, very like not much action involved in this game. So it's like simple, relaxing, calm game. That's why I've been liking it so much, because it's not crazy like slapping or anything. It's just chill game. This game my son absolutely loves. Like, if there is a time where me and him or my husband and him would play a game, they are usually playing this one. It's called Ticket to Ride, and it's the junior. Is this junior one? It's 6+. So you use cards and you collect the trains to, when you have 3 cards, then you set up you get the trains, and then you're like, I'm going from Salt Lake City to Albuquerque, and then you put your trains there. So like this, now I put my trains there, and now I get the card, and I get to keep the card. And you have to have 3 cards like that. Sometimes you have to go all the way from like San Francisco to Dallas, and then you have to collect different trains, like red or black, blue, 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 and then green, green, to get all the way to Dallas. I have to set up the whole thing to be able to collect that card, if that makes sense. So whoever collects 3 first wins. I also find this educational because it has all this Seattle, Los Angeles, Kansas City, New York. It has all the cities. The last one, I wanted to mention this one because it's math game, but my son usually doesn't love anything to do with math, but this game he loves. So this is Mathematical World. It's addition and subtraction board game. Game where you do addition and subtraction. You go around the board and take turns. You have dice with addition and subtraction. Every time you roll the dice, there is 1 plus 1. That's 2. So you go 2, 1, 2 on the board, and then you do whatever it tells you. Shark attack. You do all those things. Look, this one's 5 minus 2. And then you do what 5 minus 2 is 3. So you go 1, 2, 3. And then you go all the way. So Obviously, whoever gets to the finish line, to the finish kingdom wins. It's very fun math game. So if you're looking for like an educational math game, I would recommend this one. Let me know what games you like to play with your kids, because I'm always looking for new games and I would love to see what games you play with your children. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!